governments waste money all the time. Here are two. The first one illustrates how the US government spends money on really random or funny things, and the second one illustrates why that's actually not funny at all. Let's start off with the funny. The National Institutes of Health is now for the 4th year continuing its study on why nearly 3/4 of American lesbians are obese or overweight. The study just received a new round of funding, which now totals $2.87 million taxpayer dollars. Last year, they focused largely on how gay females tend to be fat, while gay males tend to be fit. That's not my commentary. That's actually what this government study focused on last year. And their one paper in 2013 came to the groundbreaking conclusion that gay men tend to have a greater desire for toned muscles than straight men. That's it. That's all they were able to determine last year. So it's a good thing they secured nearly $700,000 additional dollars after that impressive work. So that's a pretty funny story about government waste, right? To spend millions of dollars to arrive at obvious or lame conclusions about a bunch of annoying stereotypes. So this is where the not so funny part comes in. Because while the government is blowing all that money, they are also cutting money away from a lot of important things, like school nurses. Due to $1 billion in state budget cuts, Philadelphia's Bryant Elementary School doesn't have nurses staffed at the school every day. That was the case on the day that 12-year-old LaPortia Massey had an asthma attack. Since there was no nurse on duty to help, her teacher just told her to remain calm. No emergency medical services were contacted. After getting home from school that day, she was rushed to the hospital. On the way there, she suffered cardiac arrest and couldn't be revived. So while it's fun to laugh at the stupidity of government spending, it's not so fun when little girls actually die because of it. There are real consequences to real people from how our governments choose to spend our money. Ask LaPortia's family how funny they think that is. Tonight, let's talk about that by following me on Twitter @TheResident.